Jews say
no more.
Jews say no more to ethnic cleansing. Jews say
no more.
Jews say no more to the destruction of Gaza. Jews say
no more.
Jews say no more to occupation. Jews say
no more.
Jews say
no more.
Jews say
no more.
We gather tonight, one day after Tisha B'Av. Yesterday on Tisha B'Av, we mourned a destruction that happened to the people of Israel. Today, we mourn a destruction being caused by the state of Israel. And we say no more. We gather at a moment of profound crisis. Palestinians in Gaza are enduring a catastrophic, rolling destruction that is happening in our name. And we
No,
say
not
no
in our
more.
name.
Hundreds have already died from starvation, mostly children, and thousands more are on the brink. Desperate families seeking food at U.S.-supported aid sites have been gunned down by Israeli troops. And let's be clear, Haaretz confirms these food aid massacres are not accidents. They are Israeli policy. Jews say no more.
No more.
Say
no more.
As Jewish leaders in this great Jewish city, we are required to act. Netanyahu's campaign of starvation and war is not just a humanitarian disaster. It is, as Rabbi Jill Jacobs said last week, a Chilul Hashem, a desecration of God's name. Jews say
no more.
If you believe that all human beings are created b'tselem Elohim, in God's image, then you are required to act now. Somehow, war, which should help us all see that other people's children are created just as b'tselem Elohim as our own, flattens hardened hearts. And yet, it is our time. Jews say
no more.
Jews say
no more.
On October 9th, as Mariah said, if not now, gathered many of us in Washington Square Park to cry out no more even then. And I want to shout out someone who was there with us that night, Public Advocate Jumani Williams. Calling for a ceasefire every week since, and is standing with us here tonight. One more time, please say thank you to Public Advocate Jumani Williams. Hanukkah. Many of us gathered right here in Columbus Circle to cry out for a ceasefire then in hopes of preventing this rolling destruction. And the last 18 months has been a heartbreaking agony watching that destruction roll across the families of Gaza. We are now seeing a growing number of Jewish leaders, of rabbis, of Democratic senators speaking up to say no more. Jews say
no more.
Jews say
no more.
Say enough to Netanyahu, enough to war and occupation, enough to prioritizing Jewish safety at the cost of Palestinian lives. Because let's be clear, Netanyahu is killing Palestinians, and he's not making Jews any safer. We heard this on the floor of the Senate last week when Senator Brian Schatz said Netanyahu is making Israelis and Jews unsafe all over the world.
Right.
And what we're called to do right now is keep that chorus of voices growing. Whether folks were here on October 9th or here on the third night of Hanukkah, there are still not yet enough of us here tonight, not enough Jews saying
no more.
So, last week 27 Democratic senators voted against sending more bombs and guns to Israel to end the starvation and destruction. But we must speak up louder and add more voices and more votes. We are called on to stop that Chilul Hashem. We are called on to cry out Echa. We are called on to build this movement louder and louder and louder, because there is no safety in Israel and Palestine until Jews and Muslims recognize their mutual humanity. And that's true here as well. Jews and Muslims will not be divided against each other. In Israel and Palestine. In New York City either, this is not the night for that, but there will be a lot of nights for that in the coming weeks, so stay ready. Thank you all for being out here to raise your voices. I know it is not always easy to do, but we are required to do it as loud as we can. Jews say,
No more!
Jews say,
No more!
Jews say,
No more!
Thank you very much.
A Palestinian photojournalist who's been covering what's been happening on the ground. Oh, let him through.
Shalom everyone. Shalom. It's my first time to be surrounded by a bunch of Jewish people. Far Darom settlement was here in my city.
Louder!
I've been shot as well.
Louder!
In 2019 for being a paramedic east of Gaza. I lost 2014 war, I lost a friend in my school. 2023, I lost 25 of my family in a one-year strike. All of them in pieces, not a whole body. I lost 16 of my friends. I've been surrounded by tanks. I've been under fire. I've been threatened to be killed. And today I survived after I evacuated, because what's happening there is a madness you can't imagine. And for me, I'm happy today to see you today, especially Jewish people to be protesting for Gaza, to end the genocide, calling to end the occupation. It's more special when it comes for you. You know why? Because when we see the settlers provoking the people in the West Bank and shooting and killing the Palestinians, the farmers and the land, that built more hate inside us. When they killed my family and my grandma in 1969, he got shooting, 34 bullets in his body. He was in his land by the Israeli occupation. This built inside them more hate. When they killed my family in this genocide, this is more hate. But no, Palestinians are not like that. We want to live in peace. We want to free Palestine. We want the occupation out of our land, and everyone should like have access to peace. I've been born and raised in Gaza. I never left. In 2023, I got the chance to apply for permission to go to see my home, West Bank and Jerusalem. And I got revoked by Israeli occupation for being a terrorist for no reason. I was just, a young photographer from Gaza who applied. And by the way, my boss in the war, she's Jewish. And her father survived from Nazis. So I don't know how they think. Every young boy in Gaza, even the moment you get your ID, you are a terrorist. I don't know why. We've been accused of a lot of things. They built a lot of hate inside us. I'm here today to show that, I'm Palestinian from Gaza. I have a camera. I don't have any hate for anyone of you. I just called you and demand from you to stand with us. This could be end. With all of you support, we can reach peace. We can end this genocide. My grandma now is starving in Gaza. I paid $1,500 for 1 kilogram of vegetables to get it to her after she didn't eat for 4 days. What is happening is crazy. And for me, maybe because I can't work, I can't make money, but thousands and thousands of people who lost their business, who lost their money, lost everything. We can't afford. Even today, I just lost my neighbor. He was working in flour. He sold people flour. He got killed by Israeli occupation sniper just because he was trying to get flour to eat. This madness should end. And today I have a message for the people of Gaza. The people of Gaza, we just want to live in peace. We walk in freely in their home, not without being afraid from being killed by a sniper, without receiving calls from the occupation, to driven them to leave, without pushing them to Rafah and movements and no, it's our land, our home, occupation must leave. Thank you, everyone in Gaza. Thank you personally. This will reach the people of Gaza. As I told you, this protest today is more special because it's coming from Jewish people to support our people. So please continue. This madness could end by demanding this ceasefire, by pushing the government to stop it. Stop taking incubation with billions of dollars, not billions of weapons. We are also this is something clear. If me, I'm facing terror, facing occupation is trying to kill me, and I want to defend myself, that doesn't mean that I'm a terrorist. This young man who got killed 2 days ago by the settlers, he was in his life, he did nothing. If he was able to defend himself, they would call him a terrorist, they will kill him. And they already killed him without being able to defend himself. I want peace, I want justice, I want protection for my people in Gaza and occupied Palestine. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Jews say
No more!
Jews say
No more!
Jews say
No more!
Thank you so much. Next, I want to invite up Murad Oualda, a Palestinian American immigrant rights leader.
Thank you. And I'm not sure how I'm supposed to follow after our brother Montez just shared his heroic and heartbreaking story. In this moment, we're seeing dehumanization to levels we've never seen before. And I don't want to erase any other community's feelings about historical moments that we've all seen and learned about. But this is a moment that the history books will not have enough paper to write. The list of names continues of people being murdered, because this is what is happening. People are intentionally being starved to death. Children are being starved to death. Palestinians are